Entonces, bueno, acá nos encontramos de nuevo con ella. La voy a dejar vivir por el lore solamente. Igual nos falta una pieza. Hay que darle la pieza que encontramos y luego vamos a tener que enfrentarnos a un jefe muy peludo más adelante en el acto 3, creo que es. El acto 4, no me acuerdo.
You think I am mad? This one takes my spores, but the armor finds her.
She gestures at the bound magister and freezes as if listening.
Yes, yes. Simpler to show them. Come. Watch. Do not touch. Come here, Duran.
Podría matarla.
The magister's scream bubbles
Pero
beneath
aún me
putrid
falta.
gas and is cut suddenly short.
Falta pieza. Debe tener 3, más una son 4 y son 5. Me faltaría una.
The corpse rocks gently, as if shifting in sleep, and then splits to release surging vines. The creepers knit silently together to weave a pair of gauntlets. Diana tears them free, something close to worship in her eyes.
Do you see now? It is a marvel. The armor grows from the thief, something beautiful from something evil. Forget her cries. Her death is good. They elevate me. The spores speak, as scions speak to the ancestor trees. With every piece, they grow clearer, and they show me things. A world where we are not prey, but hunters. A world where...
She grasps her head as if trying to clear it.
It is for us to know.
Ahora, yo lo que podría hacer acá es
Hush.
hablar con ella.
The ancestor speaks.
She places a hand on her armor, eyes shut, as if straining to hear.
Ah, it fades. It must be whole. Then the ancestor can speak freely. No, not my plans. Its plans, the presence within. It shows me such things. A world where we are not prey, but hunters. A world where...
She grasps her head as if trying to clear it.
You do not ask. It does not like your questions. Hush!
She places a...
Ah, it fades. It must be whole. Then the ancestor can speak freely. What? Give! You bargain. Your life. This is my offer. Here. Be glad you do not join the other thieves.
She places a hand on her armor, eyes shut, as if straining to hear.
Ah, it fades. It must be whole. Then the ancestor can speak freely. No, I must be better. A scion hears the ancestors. I hear only whispers. The armor must be complete. Then...
The elven warrior greets you with a scowl.
Keep walking, outsider.
Hush!
She places...
Ah, it fades. It must be whole. Only one. In the city they call Arx. It is said to be a hollow place. Stone and fire and filth. I go even so. No, not my plan. Well,
She gra-
you. Hush!
She places a hand...
Ah, it fades. Only one. In the city they call Arx. It is said to be a hollow place. Stone and fire and filth. No, I must be better. A scion hears the ancestors. I hear only whispers. The armor must be...
Pero nos falta solamente una semilla y esa semilla hay que encontrarla. Bueno, eso. Voy a ir a esta parte de acá para ir por partes, digamos. Ya luego vemos qué hay acá, pero por ahora esto va a quedar acá por ahora porque realmente no puedo hacer. Tampoco quiero pelearme con ella porque
Behold, cock-cock-cock! Behold! It is I, the magic cockerel. Be not frightened by my splendor! Kill the wizard! That's right, Coco! None tuk tuk tuk!
vamos a seguir y volveremos.
Looks
Falta
like an
todavía una
elven
semilla.
proving ground, but I've never seen one for myself.
I see you. An elf by appearance is not always an elf by heart. Prove yourself, overcome the trial, and stand as a true elf. You shall learn all that you need to know. Show patience. A true elf knows that nature is a finer weapon than even the sharpest blade. The 4 seasons have served our people well. 4 heroes rest before you, wielders of the seasons. Pay homage to their skills, solve their riddle, and prove yourself. If winter shudders with ice and snow, autumn rumbles, the sky lit aglow. Summer burns, air fiery as a hearth. Spring quenches with bloody rebirth.
4 totems, 4 seasons. What next?
As our forest home in ice and snow.
Yeah, maybe.
The couple notice you approach. The man offers a cheery smile. The woman watches you a little more warily, her arms crossed in front of her.
Greetings.
Greetings.
The open road. And a new life at the end of it, hopefully.
Fulton, our business is our business. Remember what Carl Van told us.
The man nods, chastened.
We don't know where we're going, but we're definitely not going back. There's no reason for anyone to go back where we came from unless they have a death wish.
We heard that our homes are likely gone. Void woken. We'd be dead with everyone there if we weren't forced to meet in secret. Fulton's a sorcerer. I don't care about that. I love him. But too many people from where we come from would care.
Yeah, they were just stuck in their ways. Afraid of what's being said about people like me.
Well, they're all dead now. And they can't stop us being
That rainbow's beautiful. I wonder where it leads.
somewhere better than here, maybe.
That rainbow's beautiful. I wonder where it leads.
Somewhere better than here, maybe.
That rainbow's beautiful. I wonder where it leads.
Somewhere better than here, maybe.
That rainbow's beautiful. I wonder where it leads.
Somewhere better than here, maybe.
rainbow's beautiful. I wonder where it leads.
Somewhere better than here, maybe.
That rainbow's beautiful. I wonder where it leads.
Somewhere better than here, maybe.
That rainbow's beautiful. I wonder where it leads.
Somewhere better than here, maybe.
That rainbow's beautiful. I wonder where it leads.
Somewhere better than here, maybe.
That rainbow's beautiful.
The totem stares ahead, silently. The totem is still and silent.
I see you, but you are no elf. This place is not for you. I see you. The trial remains incomplete.
The totem stares ahead, silent. The totem stares ahead. This is from within the totem.
Spew.
A ver, el tema que tengo es que me falta como una tormenta de nube. Una nube.
From within the totem, an otherworldly voice.
Spring, gentle so that the others may be strong. The fallen quench the soil with their blood and hasten the rebirth. Death becomes life, as is our way.
Pero no logro encontrar esa habilidad. O sea.
A deep voice rises from within the totem.
Summer, fierce and unyielding. May we cast the power of the sun against those who bring violence.
Ya, pero aquí faltaría la tormenta eléctrica, pero o las nubes eléctricas, pero no sé qué habilidad es esa. Puede que funcione, puede que no.
The totem stares ahead.
Pesca.
The totem stares.
Yo pensé que tal vez...
The totem stares.
Falta solamente la de la tormenta.
Our shield has gone mad!
An ancient, echoing voice rises from within the totem.
Autumn, the turbulent beauty. It brings color to our home and death to our enemies. Tersendelius utters his battle cry and rains down spears of pure light.
Ahora, quiero ver una cosa. Todavía me quedan espacio. O sea, tengo dos. Tengo esta. Tengo esta que es la misma. Esta. Una tormenta eléctrica, digamos. Fue demasiado. Entonces, se supone que con eso ya debería poder hablar.
I see you. The trial remains incomplete.
Ahora, déjenme ver, porque me falta solo...
The totem is still and...
Veamos, solo me falta un tótem. Probablemente sea este. Creo yo.
The totem is still.
Ahora, déjenme ver si tengo algo de invierno. Algo de hielo. No tengo nada de hielo. El único problema que yo le veo al juego en general, como que, por ejemplo, no todos los NPCs venden todos los tomos, ¿no? Está claro. El problema es que, por ejemplo, en esta quest, tienes que tener spells que probablemente ni siquiera vas a usar. Esta puede que la use, pero usa 4 puntos y pega 400. No vale tanto la pena. Conseguir esos spells es un poco difícil. De hecho, yo tengo un NPC de mod, digamos, que agrega los spells. No todos, pero gran parte de los spells. Pero sí, o sea, como que me pregunto, digo, sin esos spells, o sea, sin ese NPC, digamos, no podría completarlo. Prácticamente no cómo hacerlo.
You have solved the riddle and shown mastery over the seasons. Now you must face the trial of combat.
O sea, obviamente que estoy viendo una guía, pero me refiero, lo que digo con esto es como... Es muy difícil. Los tomos tendrías que estar, o sea, tendrías que tener suerte de que lo tengan. Si no lo tienen, estás cagado, es lo único que te puedo decir. Y hay otra cosa que te ¿no? Y otra cosa, tienes que tener también la capacidad cerebral para poder ¿cómo se llama? Poder aprenderlos, porque si no los puedes aprender, ¿de qué te...
Prepare yourself.
Ahora, encontrarlos, yo en el 1 no sé cómo será, vamos a jugar el 1 igual. Creo que en el 1 va a tener... En el 1 hay muy pocos mods, muy pocos mods. Deben haber unos 10 o 12, no es mucho. Yo lo encuentro bastante... O sea, lo voy a jugar igual, ¿no? Pero digo que va a ser más difícil. Probablemente no voy a tener todas las herramientas que necesito. O sea, lo único que pido es como tener un NPC que venda los libros. Yo diría que eso es como lo más importante, no sé qué pueden en los libros. El resto ya son cosas que tú puedes agregar si quieres. Pero para mí, bajo mi punto de vista, los libros sí son importantes. El resto es subir de nivel, tratar de obtener memoria subiendo de nivel y ya está. Pero yo no, creo que en el antes de dicho en el grupo no hay mucho. Hay poco.
Glory is mine.
Da lo mismo, ya me lo ingeniaría de alguna forma. Si hay una vez pues que no puedo hacer, no lo haré nomás. No, si me piden libros que no tengo y no puedo comprarlos. Por ahí veré, por ahora me quiero concentrar en este juego, todavía nos falta. Ahora por ejemplo podríamos probar el ataque de sangre, que es bastante interesante. Al momento no lo he probado, pero parece que no le hizo nada. Parece que debería haber tirado la sangre arriba de él, ¿no? Yo creo que no le hizo. Eso es como lo único que es mi único pero entre, bueno, algunas cosas que tal vez no están muy bien hechas. Más que todo eso. En general el juego sí.
Prepare yourself.
No vale mucho, o sea, si te gustan los RPG, tienes que jugarlos. Algo que lo mato. Oh.
Prepare yourself.
Pero es que lo matan tan rápido, digamos. Está pegando. No sé qué armas tendrán. Está pegando.
Prepare yourself.
Death or victory, the fates will decide.
The trial of combat has ended. You are victorious. Your prize awaits. Use it wisely, as a true elf.
Por otro lado, bueno, sí, los elfos pueden ser magos, sí. Eso sí es verdad, pueden ser magos. Pero en este caso, por lo menos ella... no, pudiste haberle elegido ese mago, es verdad. No, eso está bien, eso está bien. Porque puedes elegirle tú la clase. Pero...
Rubbish.
¿Qué es esto? Corazón de Fénix. Ya. Por ejemplo, esto lo deberían de haber arreglado, porque no sé, ni siquiera se ve lo que hace el arma. El daño. Llego a ver qué hace. Ahora, esta quest falta creo que una espora y bueno, está ahí. Ya le entregué la armadura para seguir con el lore de la... Solo lo hago por el lore ya, porque al final igual, como dije, con 4 partes no sacas nada. Necesitas todas las partes. Es una pena de que son DLC que solo se puede usar casi al final del juego. Que yo voy en el acto 2, 4 actos. Cada acto dura como 30 horas, dependiendo, ¿no? Se hace rápido.
These gorilla guys will shoot you through if you get too close. I'm gonna try and slip through the back way myself.
What's this? I found something.
O sea, por ahora yo voy a seguir como avanzando nomás. Ya cuando sienta que no me quede mucho por explorar, todavía me queda por eso. Voy a empezar a ver las cosas terminado y las voy a buscar, digamos.
Look out. I see a trap nearby.
Veremos. Pero por ahora...
Careful now. That's a trap. Careful now. That's a trap.
Está lleno de trampas. Por lo que... No, siento esta cosa.
Careful now. That's a trap.
El pollito murió. No sabía que tenía que hacer. Ahora de aquí en adelante es muy costoso comprar cosas. Yo tenía como 20.000, ya la tengo así. Compré un par de cosas.
The grim-faced guard raises his weapon as you approach, then stops short and quickly bows respectfully.
If and been mez, as I live and breathe. Didn't think we'd be seeing you again so soon, sir. He is. He'd be glad to see you, too. Glad as Roost gets, anyway. He's hoping you'll bring... friends.
He winks at you so hard and so theatrically that one whole half of his face seems to squint.
You wouldn't remember me, sir, but you saved my life at Tamber Brook. I still have the hanky where you stuck my big toe. Roost's upstairs in the big house there, sir. He's waiting for you. Reckon he's as eager to hear how you've been getting on as the rest of us. That's if and been mez, that is.
All right, boss man?
Handsome, boss.
He laughs and puts another fletching feather in his cap.
A thin, grim man carefully sands the end of a beautiful, unpolished longbow. He studiously avoids looking up as you approach.
Mind your way, sir.
He looks from the ground to the bow and continues sanding.
Suppose I don't. I'm no assassin, just a fletcher. Roost heard about my work and invited me to work here.
He blows a dusting of wood dust off the bow.
Feller doesn't ignore an invitation from Roost Anlon, does he? I'm not supposed to be trading with the other guests. Roost... Fine, just please be discreet. I'm very much at Roost's mercy while I'm here.
Make sure you get inside. Signing a contract over and over. How many of them can there be?
Oh, it's you.
The sharpshooter turns from his silent watch over the mill and its approaches, and holds you in a steady regard.
Went straight into the burlap sack.
I used to have a sister named Chloe, but Chloe tried...
Maybe that's why I ain't landed a mark in a while. I'm unhappy.
An elegant lizard lone wolf smokes Drudene through an... A lone wolf mage naps quietly. She talks in her sleep.
Laugh all you want, Mudbarrow. Madmen tell tales, and dead men's ghosts do not.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
A compact, heavily muscled dwarf turns from her training. She flicks her wrist, and instantly her axe, a stunning elven weapon, is a hair's width from your chest. The blade sings. She gives you a long look, then relaxes. The blade moves back an inch.
That blood belongs to its original owner. It adds character. I look forward to adding God-woken blood to the mix. Mind your own business, mate. It will if you swing it at me. Especially if you're an elven raider with more enthusiasm than skill. No, you can't. I can sell you all manner of weapon, elven or not, if you have the gold. But that belongs to the original elven owner, doesn't it? All right, we're done. Bugger off.
She returns.
Or maybe I'm just horny.
Piss off! Unless you got not likely anything. Right! Pissed off!
Not sentimental. Unhappy people are.
Careful. I suppose.
inside of it. Same contract over and over. How many of them can there be? Those keeps it rich. That's all I need.
Oh, it's you.
All I need to know.
Never knew you to be sentimental.
Logical, not sentimental. Unhappy people are.
Well, why are you still haunting me?
Maybe that's why I ain't landed.
Yeah, piss off.
Or maybe I'm just horny.
Sabine grabs you by the arm, her nails embedding themselves into your flesh.
That's him. That's Roost. The man who abducted me and sold me to the Master. This is it. He knows where the Master is.
Her nails dig deeper. They draw blood.
Don't fail me now. If this turns out to be the moment I lost the Master's scent, you will answer for it.
Next, a hard slap across your cheek with the flat of her hand.
Like so. A short, sharp shock. Your very last one.
A massive man looms over a small elf, his hair a tangle of matted knots. Scars upon scars cross every inch of visible flesh, from his hands to his gnarled face. He slurps something into his mouth, thoughtfully chews for a moment, then spits it on the ground, where it lands with a sickly splat.
It don't work. For me, anyway. You try.
He offers her something round and slippery, like a wet, white marble in the palm of his hand.
I do not defile the dead.
Ain't you an elf?
We eat flesh to honor it, not to steal the secrets of the dead.
Secrets, secrets, they're no fun. Secrets, secrets.
He grabs the young elf by the jaw and squeezes.
Hurt someone.
Roost turns to face you, and roughly wrenches the elf's jaw toward you as well.
Wow. Look at that, elf. The silver claw is back. If an old boy. You're losing your bloody touch. Your Mark Alexander still draws breath. And my sources tell me he's headed somewhere called the Nameless Isle. I'll be setting sail there myself any day now to take him out. Your failure has put the reputation of all wolves at stake. But I suppose I might be swayed to forgiveness by the other little god-woken morsels you've brought me. That doesn't matter. Let the rest of the world worry about the right and wrong, good and evil. We've always had a narrower focus, and that's not about to change now. Ben Mezd, really, I've never regretted anything. You think you can poach my contract? You should know better, old boy. This whole place is a trap, and you've just sprung it.
Glory is mine. Glory is mine.
Speak.
She smirks quite joylessly.
You heard the way he spoke to me, didn't you? I don't think I'll lose any sleep over his violent demise. Roost. He was wickedness come to life. In his mind, we were nothing but things that squeal delightfully when tortured and ravished.
She looks at you intently, with searching, questioning eyes.
Does such a creature deserve anything less than death? Indeed. The names on my left arm, several I killed with pleasure. You saw what I did with Stingtail. You saw it made me feel good. You read the ecstasy in my eyes when I made Roost scream. I ask again, does a creature like me deserve anything less than death? I know you didn't. You only inadvertently did. Don't worry, I don't hold it against you. Besides, you weren't wrong.
She holds up her needle and eyes it with the same searching, questioning look she gave you.
Beyond the blood hides nothing but a desire to be happy. I can only hope that is not too terrible a crime.
I know you come for me again. I know you do. I know I only have to wait. I am fine. I am fine when I return to my people. Do we return now? To the others? My people wait for me nearby. Yes, we go out. We go away from them. I see it. No, I see what is coming. So much pain.
The Divine Order? What the devil? The contract seems to predate Alexander's ascension, too.
The surface of the mirror ripples with a sickly haze. As you gaze into its surface, the haze forms shapes, and the shapes jerk into a figure. You see the outline of a skull, perhaps an elf, though the flesh has all but rotted from his bones. What remains is the flat, dull colour of sick. He looks familiar somehow, but you can't quite place why. Behind him march ornately clad Black Ring. The picture flickers, fades, then returns in full relief. Beneath the din of the marching soldiers, or perhaps alongside it, a voice snags in your mind, like a fishhook in an open eye. It makes a demand. Tell it if you killed another Godwoken. The image strains and flickers again. Each time it comes into focus, a dull ache squeezes your head like a vice, tighter, tighter, unbearably tight. The image flickers and fades to a hazy sheen once more, and the pressure vanishes. There's no denying what you saw. The Black Ring itself is hunting you, or at least paying others to do so. It's impossible to tell who might be working for them. You eye your companions.
Man's best friend is his sword. His only friend to boot.
The isolated life may be safe, but it is painfully lonely. Wise or not, I trust you.
Money makes blind. I wonder how many of you can still see the light of day.
The haze swirls. The surface of the... You see the picture. It makes a demand. The image strains and flickers again. Each time it comes into focus, a dull ache squeezes your head. The image...
Ready.
I'm ready.
Yield to none! I'll yield to none! I'll yield to none!
Show yourself.
Choose to not meet your fate.